It's not me, bro. It's most definitely you. One thing's for certain, two things for true. It's not me, motherfucker. It's you.
Dragon Ball Z.
Listen, you ain't seen it. You can't reference it. But listen. You should try it. You should watch it though.
He said he ain't so you can refer it.
But if you didn't tell me that, I would have let it slide. But you already exposed yourself, so it's all right.
That's true.
Real shit though.
Anyways,
the most important thing is my name is the motherfucker who's never known love. I'm 27, and of course, I only do what I do because I do it for fun. And this is my sister, who you know as Venus, the killer of men, the two-time champion of love. And we're here, joined by Steve, my boy. What's your situation? How old are you? Have you known love, my guy?
Damn, so for the purpose, we should go by Leo.
Leo.
All right, Leo.
Leo. All right, my guy, Leo. Have you ever known love? And how old are you, my guy?
So, just turned 40.
For the purposes of demographics.
Yeah.
Right.
Few times. Yeah, about 3 or 4 times.
Few times.
Damn,
3 or 4.
3
You are a fortunate
time check.
motherfucker. For real, you have our class. You've been in the Royal Rumble. You humbled. You tumbled. And I see you
out there.
Don't stumble because you've been in the game. So, what's that been like? What was the first? You know, I guess.
You can tell us
for someone who's never known love.
You can
know
say
what
the
I'm
back
saying?
of the book. You can say the whole the first chapter of each.
Talk to me, Goose.
Like,
oh, so it's college.
tell us. First time?
Yeah.
Okay, first time, college.
That's typically when I think everyone kind of thinks that it would be high school, college.
Right.
So yeah, it lasted 2.5 years. We're just two young, dumb kids, in love, whatever.
Hormones,
from each other. So
okay.
That
whole first situation went. All right.
Yeah.
So then, how long until the second one? Did you what was that? And then how was that whole thing? Like, how did you even get there?
Yeah. So the first one was obviously we knew each other in college. The second one, I worked together with her, and we're kind of friends together. And then
Sit.
So how did it end with the first one? I missed that part.
So yeah, they just grew apart.
Okay.
Those college.
They just got together too young or something.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel you.
And then the second one was
right people, wrong time. And then the next one
we worked together. And it's like a friendship turned into a relationship.
So your work wife turned into your real wife? Type shit?
Yeah.
How'd that happen though? Because I have a whole thing about, you know what I'm saying?
About this. You have been about
the crazy part about it was when we dated, I kind of placed her like second to a lot of my family, second to my friends, right? And then when she broke with me, then I fell in love. Like I saw the things that she was bringing that I didn't have. Like you take for something.
You don't know what you have till it's lost. Type. It's real. Them proverbs, they old as fuck. They real. Heed them.
They be happy.
Okay. So you realize she actually was about it when maybe you was like, she died, and you was like,
wasn't ready.
And what's up? You went back to her. You was just like, what? I'm gonna accept my loss, take my L. And
no, she moved on. She didn't want parts of this, and I don't blame her. I hurt her.
Yeah.
And, even today she got married and has kids and all that. Good for her. We still have some of the same mutual friends because we used to be in the same professional
circles or whatever.
So it's all good. But it was and also maybe it would not have worked because we were kind of different. I'm a Leo, she's a Sagittarius,
Whoa.
I'm a Virgo. I told Lisa this. I'm a Virgo, so I overthink everything.
Okay. Oh, Jesus.
And I'm an empath, so I feel things very deeply. I just feel like people, not everyone, I am an artist, but I don't like putting brushstrokes over people.
Oh, what the does that mean?
Like
Are you kidding me right now?
Painting a picture of generalized.
I ain't that.
Well, tell us a little bit more about that because we don't really know what that means.
My brother is Sagittarius, but I don't really know what that entails.
It just
is that bad?
Like you just feel like that.
My mama Leo.
Just what you didn't.
Oh, that's what's up.
You didn't mess.
You're a Leo.
I'm a Leo.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You're born in August. Well, I'm gonna guess 5. Wait, 15.
Oh, you're close.
15 though. That's why I added teens with.
No, in the teens.
I know. That's why I added. That's why I just guessed. I said 5. He's in the teens, so I was like 15.
15.
I'm gonna like just dumb max my way through this. Watch.
Yeah.
13. 19.
That's a good number.
Oh, so it was 14 then. It was. All right, my guy. I see.
Whatever.
I know there's a rising and there's a setting and there's a revolving sun and
The
moon.
Leo and the Sagittarius don't mesh, is what he's saying. Though.
Yeah, but that's another thing that's like I'm gonna keep unpacking shit because that's I'm
like
autistic.
really that's like a whole thing. Like, does he even know that much about that?
You know what?
Stuff?
Right?
Like,
do you?
Because I don't know anything.
No, I'm not necessarily.
How versed are you
really
in the
don't
sciences
know.
of horoscopes and astrology and whatnot?
I know what I know, and I don't know a lot. So
that part.
I'm saying our personalities, just knowing that who you are. You know, like she was from Brooklyn. You know, I'm coming from the West Coast, so it was a whole different type.
Got you. It was a physical attraction, but then when you trying to make it work, it was like maybe we're not compatible.
Right.
I understand that.
Why do
Sorry.
we always see people coming together from different parts of the world all the time?
Well, maybe some are compatible, maybe some of them aren't. You know,
compatibility.
Because there's different doesn't mean it's mutually exclusive.
It just comes down to compatibility.
Yeah,
that's it. Either you're compatible or you're not.
Like I'm sure if I met somebody who was also Cuban from another part of America, I'd be like able to, resonate with some parts of that, right?
Maybe not. That's what I'm trying to say.
Facts. You never know until you know. That's the fucked up part, bro.
That's literally what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
It's like I've seen so many different things, and I'm like, oh, okay. There's that where people come from cut from the same cloth, and they mesh.
There's the jargon.
People who don't come from the same cloth mesh, but there's differences because there's born in different countries, there's born in different cities, there's born.
I mean, so it's also, like people like our dad who were born in different countries but were raised here.
No,
it's like it's like
today. I mean, like people that are born like they just came here like yesterday, and they get exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. There's a lot to unpack. And
I got with the chick
to the point is compatibility. That's the point.
And no bueno.
Whether you're compatible or not, that's just what it comes down to.
We weren't compatible.
You can even speak the same language. You cannot speak the same language, and you can be compatible. It's fucking nuts.
We made the effort, but I mean, it wasn't gonna work. My Spanglish is too strong. Her Spanish is too strong. It's just, you know. So that was number 2 for you, right?
You saw differences, so that was just a different ball game.
Yeah.
Back to our boy. This is number 2. Remember, it's been 3 or 4, so we gotta get down the line.
Yeah.
So what happened with that person?
Y'all just going through the history.
So y'all, okay, Leo Sag didn't match.
Yeah.
Boom. I can do this quick. Don't even try me.
I mean, like, you're lucky enough to know love 4 times, you know.
Exactly.
That's not typically the case, my brother.
Exactly.
You know.
Right.
So.
But better to love than lost.
That is true. Exactly. Yeah. That's the whole point of this whole thing. Is like. You actually found it though. You found it. You felt it.
Supernatural. That's.
And now you're like you haven't given up yet. I think right. So and that's what we're gonna get to. Right? We're unfolding this.
Like people do, especially like generation.
It's like a book of Leo. The Leo book.
Like keep scrolling, keep flipping.
So now, Sag and Leo did not mesh. Okay, boom, boom. So then
the third.
Okay, but how long? You're not telling us how long you give yourself
apart because I think
that's because there's
what were you in
right?
life, brother?
You're 40. Like we're putting this into perspective as well, right? Like how much time does it? No, it's not about the age. It's about the perspective of things.
Perspective.
How long you've been born, and then how long you've done things. So, okay, first time you were in love because you didn't even tell us that. How old were you when you met number 1?
21.
Okay, 2021. Lasted 2.5 years.
College.
2.5 years. Yeah, but people go to college and tell me, are you kidding me?
You know what? I have the option to go to college at 15, so you know what? It's okay.
And my mom went to college at 40, so don't mind.
But I like slacking.
Anyways, point is, so 20. Okay, so after number 1, how much did wiggle room?
Yeah, what was the single
wiggle room did you give yourself?
So you're saying you're confusing me. So.
I'm not confusing you. The whole point of this thing is for
figure it out.
to know themselves too. So, in between relationships, how much wiggle room did you give yourself to get into the next relationship? That's the question.
Okay, because I thought you were saying how much time did you give yourself?
I know I don't even know what you were thinking, but I didn't care because I wanted to tell you what it actually was.
Okay, so how much time did I give myself after falling out of that love? I would say a good 6 months.
Okay.
Where I just needed some time. And there's other times.
No, we're gonna get there. Okay. So number 2, 6 months. Now we're in number 2. Boom. Leo Sag didn't work out. When did that end?
Well,
how
there
long?
was a recovery period.
Like how long did it last?
Yeah.
How'd you guys know that it was a Leo Sag
It
thing?
was a year,
Okay.
and I had to get out. I was hurt, and so I was tricking home around the next week. Like the next week, I can get out, going out with my boys.
Oh yeah.
Healed, right?
Yeah.
So
Get your boys up.
scenarios.
Exactly. Was that Usher song?
I don't know because I know the fuck. I know you know. I believe you. So some old ass reference that I'm not gonna know.
Yeah, for sure.
And then
For
there was a
sure.
lot of healing involved, which it also means just clapping bitches.
Okay, so you.
I mean clapping cheeks. I mean clapping bitches' cheeks.
Yeah.
And then you was like, all this meaningless sex is empty. I need love.
And the warmth that is created by a girl and a boy.
Yeah,
Like LL Cool J.
I need love.
So what was that relationship like for you then?
I was good. I mean, living in New Jersey and New York area, it was like there was always something.
That's
true.
And also too, is when I started messing around with the online dating. Right?
Oh,
This is around like 2010, 2011, 2012.
And what, you was on Tinder?
Online dating.
Well, dude, I was so against it when I first started, and then
As everyone is
doing a training.
Everybody's always against
It's a
it.
candidate event. No, I will never. Maybe I'll try. Maybe it's not so bad. Okay, so you went to the pipeline of rejecting to accepting gradually, and you were in Jersey at the time, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, so what was that like?
So it was pretty crazy. So when I got on the apps, I was doing the training. I got on like all of the free memberships. What was it? Okay, Cupid, like Match. It was eHarmony.
You did the same thing. I had a Project Gohan. I did all the dating apps at the same time, and I'm going to find the perfect specimen to have the perfect child. You know, like you didn't see Dragon Ball, but Goku makes Gohan stronger than him. So I was trying to make my Gohan. You know, I was trying to just find the perfect specimen so I could have the perfect child. You know what I mean?
I can totally see that.
Superior in every way.
Jesus.
I was gonna be so proud.
No.
Should have waited, work out.
Of course
Should have
not.
waited. It's a learning process. I still haven't given up Project Gohan, first of all.
Of course.
Okay?
Of course
It's
not.
only been reinvented. Point is, I want a kid that grows up as needs steroids. What? I'm not talking about. I'm sorry. It's
That's
coming
not the
out.
point.
Yeah.
That's not the point.
What were we again? Project Gohan.
How was
His
with
project.
online?
And you got them all. Okay, Cupid, this thing, that thing.
Yeah.
And then you were maximizing your algorithmic efforts. I got you. I see you. But you were like paying for subscriptions, or you were just like
He said he got
free maxing.
He said he got all the free
Okay.
Oh, for shit. I don't believe in him.
No, for sure not.
I think there's
I don't even believe love is online, but that's a whole other story.
we're gonna hear that journey of his though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As he says it.
So,
Off the screen.
what has been what was because we already know it's past tense. Your online dating journey.
Horrendous. This has been crazy. I got some horror stories, so I'll tell your sister about.
Top 3 horror stories, go.
There we go.
I'll tell you one. The first one. So, I have a system. My little algorithm is to message on the app a little bit, then exchange the email address, then exchange a phone number.
Exchange the email address?
Yeah,
Why email for phone number?
because it's safer, man. You got like a name. It's just.
I know it's safer, but what are you, a bad
Yeah.
businessman?
I mean,
No, I think it's extra precautionary
Do
step.
you make a further email?
No.
Then you just to same
Email
difference.
for- Someone got your phone number. It's different.
Are you permanently logged in your emails?
I mean, you're right. It's kind of the same thing.
Are you permanently logged in your emails?
It's on my.
I'm in the
Well,
middle.
then,
I'm thinking over here on both ends. Okay.
is it safer, or did you feel like it was safer?
It's just another step.
Felt like it was
Authentication.
safe.
You know what I'm saying? Verification.
Same shit.
However, I will say, very player, if you make him work for it, you get my number off for it. But I don't think you're really seeing yourself that much as far as like
Not-
Yeah.
hackers gonna hack, bro.
Yeah. So after that, started texting, sending photos,
Okay.
and then me and him sending him going on a date. So
Just feeling your way through it.
Yeah, so she was parking her car, coming to my place.
Okay.
And I remember it was nighttime. The street lights were lit, and we have those big streets, right, with the light coming down the streets. And I see this car approaching, and then the light goes through the car, right? And I see the shadows a lot bigger than I suspected. So
Hey, hold on.
I was like, oh, I can see from here. Okay.
First red flag of 10.
Classic
Then
Friday moment.
She
right
gets
now.
out.
I don't know who car that is. Hey, what time is it?
7:45.
Oh, nigga, that's Janet Jackson. Oh, Janet Jackson, the girl Debbie hooked me up with.
Oh.
Hey, hold up, I'll be right back.
Hey, see if she got a friend.
What's up? Not a damn thing.
Get us out of the
Look,
car.
Janet Jackson?
And
Janet Jackson?
I start walking. I just noticed, man, whatever. She's a little bigger than she was. It's all right. I'm no pain.
I had that same experience one time. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I started seeing her face, and I'm like, man, I didn't notice she had a lot of like I don't say acne, but some like crater, like
No, real, that too.
yeah. I'm like, yeah. All right,
She gonna play it
I
all.
said, fuck it. Let's go.
I keep going.
Let's go to this movie. Let's go to this movie. So then we're gonna walk to the train, right, from where she parked the car at. So we start walking, and it's cold. Mind you, it's like January, February. So we start walking, and it's kind of crowded, so we're walking very close, like almost like hip to hip, and we're walking. And I hear this like thud, like this thumping, like more. We're like, damn, what is that noise?
No, man.
And I noticed, and I'm like, oh, is
No.
this on the? I'm like, is this on her shoe? Oh, no. This bitch does not have one leg. Is that a fucking like a?
Wait.
What is leg?
Heavier, acne, and you're hearing a little.
Yeah. So whatever. I'm like, I'm crazy. I'm tripping. So I'm.
You're like I'm losing my mind. No way. No shot.
That's crazy.
So we get to the movie theater. I was cool. And she good vibe, good energy.
What did y'all see?
I can't remember. What
He's
was-
going based off the energy, people. Going based off
Hey.
the. Did you just hear him?
Yeah.
He said she's got good vibes.
Honestly,
good energy, whatever.
He's very real right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly.
He did more than I would have done. I'm just saying. My man's a caballero.
So whatever movie we're at, we're sitting down, and then I'm also like moving my leg to make sure like this is the real leg. This
You
is
had
the
to check.
leg.
You had to check.
And then I'm kind of like looking at the other foot. Like,
Hold on,
like
man.
can I put my thing over here and just like see just to make sure like
You know, like the footsies or whatever. And he's like, hold it. This is
So-
like movement.
I mean-
he's at the movies.
I don't know, but again, I don't want to be shallow and judge and whatever. Like no one's
Shallow how?
I had.
What thing? Hey, sorry, ladies, I gotta steal your dance partner here. What are you doing? I am rescuing you. From what? From what? From a pack of stampeding buffalo. That's from what?
The same conflicting thoughts.
Profile.
I'm like, be better. Be better. Be better.
How can you put that on your profile?
Right.
Side note: I might have a wooden leg.
I
might
mean,
be impaired.
I'm just saying, like, I have a huge scar. I can't write. I have a huge scar, but I make sure to put pictures like my fucking scar. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe wear some shorts and be like,
You're right.
that's what I'm working with.
Let them know.
You know,
let them
low
know.
key, but
Let
like,
them
be for
know
real.
without letting them know.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
You don't gotta expose yourself like on blast or nothing, but
You
just
don't
like,
need to be like making
know.
a debut.
like picture number 4, like,
Oh,
you know,
just like,
first
be
you thirst
fair,
trap
be
them,
fair, be fair,
then
be
you
fair.
try to, keep them going, and then you're just like,
Yeah, 'cause
well,
they gotta go down the pictures, right? They gotta see everything. So if they see your little wooden leg, they might be like, but she's a cutie anyway. Let me just swipe right.
or maybe
whatever.
the chubby chasers, maybe they like,
Chubby
those
chasers.
people exist.
They do.
And I don't understand them.
I don't know,
They're
but,
real. So you know what?
either way.
They might be into that. You'll find your person.
You will. There's somebody for everybody. We've been saying that.
Or
since
you'll
forever.
find that casting as a pirate.
You'll
But you will find something. And it'll be meant for you.
be successful.
So after that, while I was doing that,
after the one-legged bandit.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I one time I was catfish and she was a little overweight, and I still hit it. That's when I realized it was really hard for me. I
She's
was like,
have one leg.
I had to picture other girls while doing it, but like I did it.
Oh
It
damn!
was hard.
No, that's crazy.
Wow.
No, I
She had
can't.
like
I
this
can't
one
do
piece on. It
that.
was like a singlet thing going on, keeping it all
Live
together. And I was like, that's probably for the. I just pulled the thing to the bottom side, and I was like, whatever, you know.
This
But
how
I
you
just
know that.
yeah, well,
No stats.
I had to get really fucked up. Yeah.
Well, we're glad that we can't. He can't hear from the right ear.
So you know,
No stats.
I dropped them shits. So, but also like she was like, I dropped stuff down or not catfish. I'm like, I don't make you feel bad either, bro. You know, like I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not. Fine, I'll give you sympathy, dude. That's what I did.
Sympathy. I mean, yeah, I guess.
And then I pretended to be asleep the whole time that she left. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Sympathy
Afterwards, I was like, I'm sleeping.
Oh my
Leave me alone.
god, sympathy sucks. That's so sad. I hate when I have to give.
She
sympathy
needed it.
sex. That's
I provided something
that's
they
crazy.
needed.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you sir.
I know we've all been there.
Yeah.
We've all been there. We've
So-
all done that.
so-
But that's so sad when you have to do that.
Oh no, it is. It
It's
is.
so
it is.
sad.
But
And you know you're doing it.
but you're like, they need this more than I do. Point is,
That is what
I
it comes down to.
I didn't hit her up again. She drove very far back to her house. She drove very far to see me. But I thought we one person.
Anywho,
You didn't fall in love with her?
Here's the thing. The first time I had sex, this girl was like, I love you. And I was like, I don't like, there's something like, I don't feel capable of feeling that. And that's where I'm at. I don't like, it's like, I want to, but I can't. And I think what people would feel when they do feel that, but I can't. I really want to, but I can't. So, I can't.
No, you can't. You
I don't
kinda
think he
hang-
hasn't found the
Yeah,
person
yeah.
yet. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One day.
He'll know when he knows, you know?
Yeah.
So far, I think.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to.
That person.
And it was like, they would be.
Go out the altar
It's
right now
like-
to find her.
No.
I wish it was that simple. I would have
Say
already
that
married
to
someone.
him.
It's jokey joke.
Bad jokey joke.
Miami Music Week. However, I've already dated enough of those girls. They go to
Yeah, no, that's a.
and they all end the same way.
Don't forget,
They're like,
people are actually listening. Like, they take this for face value sometimes. Like, don't tell them to go find.
I'll go to Miami Music Week.
That's not where you're gonna. Unless
That's where you're gonna find a bad experience. Unless you are that person who goes there and does that,
that's where you
then
wanna.
yeah.
Yes.
then yeah, roll Molly with her,
Exactly.
let her grind on
Exactly.
you, go back to the hotel and just
Figure
But
it.
if that's not who you are, don't
Don't
pretend
do
to be.
it. Exactly. Thank you.
So,
Okay.
was that number 3?
Yes, that was number 3.
That was one of the first online dates I did when I was there. But I was not.
Oh, that was Peggy.
you
did not love this
is
bitch.
his- No, this
Right.
is his in between.
You
isn't
could have
it?
been a pirate.
Yeah.
We're in the in between now. We're in the in between
So
world.
the years of that, so like the college sweetheart happened, then a couple years later, this was a second relationship, right?
Leo Sag.
Exactly.
Right.
And then
Okay,
the
and
last
then-
one was like a good 5-year break before I felt this. I dated that single
You
life.
feel like you were dating yourself in that 5-year break? Like you were just rediscovering like what it means to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Life.
And then I met this girl. I met this girl on her birthday somewhere in West New York at a club. And she was older, like much older. Probably I was like 30. She was probably like 38.
Oh,
And
what's she bad doing?
Of course.
She was,
You gotta be bad to be 38.
and she was, yeah.
Oh, so he was 30?
I don't know if he was still with Peglet bitches. You know, he set the precedent. I have to ask now.
That's true.
And she just was very mature and very like.
Well, I mean, she's 38, bro. Of course she matured.
Was mother, had
So you
children.
mean you were mature because you
Well,
were
with a
30
38-year-old.
with
Well, also
38.
too, I wasn't with no fucking little girl. You know what I mean? Young girl, like she was on her behavior, like.
This is what she was like a
Would
divorced
take
woman. She
care.
had kids and stuff.
You're right,
Like,
exactly.
okay, so she had
So you
kids.
like that?
Or...
Like
Right.
not
And
every
then
30-year-old man is gonna like that. Yes or no?
I ain't into that.
Exactly.
I like basic god bitches though. So,
So that's the point, is that like you knew what you liked, and then
but to a woman who know what she wants,
mature woman.
got her control of life.
Yeah.
That don't scare you. You're not like
No, it obviously didn't.
like
scare
you're not
me.
gonna like
Liked
be
it.
overbearing. I know a lot of dudes just like my life runs my life. You're not like just
Yeah.
like she don't tell me what to do. I'm just gonna lose my autonomy.
Yeah. So it was also good chemistry too. And I can't remember what her sign was. I want to say it was like Aries or something, but there was a really good sexual
sign.
I mean,
chemistry.
the way I see it, if it's not true, whatevs. If it is true, might as well give me tabs on it.
Right.
It's like, I don't need to believe in it for it to have power.
No, of course not. But it's just interesting how he keeps bringing it up, no?
Yeah.
I think it is interesting as well.
Okay.
However, I'm gonna let him cook.
No, exactly. But I kind of want to uncover it more, you know?
All right. Why do you
But
put so
not now,
much?
not right now. Let him finish. So giving you the fucking side, like, you know? Jesus. Has it been that long? You forgot? Anyways, go on.
So yeah, and that was in love for a minute, and it kind of couldn't work out because she had kids and divorce, and also what I was doing.
So you were okay playing stepdaddy, or you weren't okay? Was that really the deciding factor? Because I know you mentioned it just now, but like, how much of
it
that
was
played?
just too complicated. Yeah, it was just too complicated.
Was it
And
because of the other, like, the father?
The layers.
she didn't want kids, and she already had kids, and I
see.
think she also said she probably would never get married again. 'cause
That's
she had
another
so much
point of
trouble.
contention. You're one of, well, I know a lot of dudes, myself included.
Yeah, but hold on. This was like when
Want kids.
you were how old?
I was around 30. Yeah.
Okay, but you met somebody who's 38. Of course, they're not gonna want kids again.
No, I met somebody who was having kids at 43, a girl. Yeah.
Somebody else, though.
What?
Not the same
What
person.
do you say?
Like, somebody else having kids at 43.
Because she wanted them?
Yeah.
A 43-year-old.
The 43-year-old wanted kids after having kids already?
Yeah.
So in other words, he feels like if she would have wanted kids, she could have had them.
Yeah.
However, everyone's body is different.
Yeah,
And
and I mean, getting married again, that's another thing too. If someone doesn't want to do that, it's on them. Yeah.
Okay. So you didn't have that conversation with them at the beginning of it?
I don't even remember. I have no idea. This is forever ago. So,
But like, wouldn't you think that's a conversation that you have with somebody like at the beginning of shit?
That's
Like,
one of my
you want kids, you
non-negotiables
don't
for sure.
kids, whatever. Like, to
That's
even
what I
like,
love.
like,
But the
we
thing
even
is, it was
go
just
out on a
hookup.
date or not have a date. Oh, a hookup.
Or did that changes things?
Oh, but you said that.
Yeah,
already.
so talking about in love. So,
So it was
if
a
you're in love, it
hookup.
doesn't happen like this. It developed into something. So, no, we're not going to be like, all right, you want to get married, you have kids. If it's a physical relationship that turns into love, love can come from all types of places.
Yeah, but you
So
make it intentional to spend time with somebody.
All right, so that's not
In the
what my
prolong,
mindset was when I was
non-initial.
30 doing my thing.
Are you not?
But in the
37?
prolong-
Would you not be making it
Well,
very-
but everybody's journey is different.
Okay.
And in the prolong, you would think you
asking.
would discuss that. Perhaps in the initial, it's more physical than
Especially
intimate.
because she's
You know,
38.
maybe they're just clapping
She's
cheeks and they're like, I like
38.
this shit.
Would
you know?
would she not have fucking defined the fucking things because she's 38?
Yeah, I mean,
I
when I was 22,
she
I
probably
fucked this
like-
32-year-old, and she was all like, I want to keep the baby, and I was all like, bitch, you gotta be a fan B. And she was all like, but I
I'm just
believe, and I was like, I don't give a fuck what you
saying,
believe. I don't want that. I don't want to deal with that. That's too much. And she was all like, but, and I was like, no.
I know we're talking about like 10 years ago or whatever,
So,
which is also a different time. But still, so conversations weren't being had 10 years ago for some people.
Dialogue in that area has seen more taboo for a lot of times.
Conversations with people. Okay. Make sure you know what's up in their minds.
Most definitely communicate.
Yeah.
You can't go on being upfront. What's right is right, what's wrong is wrong, and what's only right means only to you.
But what's
So
right was right for me.
No,
What's
if you
wrong
want a
is
kid,
for you, and
that's
it might
your
be
immutable
wrong for
truth.
You, and
If
it might
they
be
don't
right for
want a
you,
kid, that's their
so
immutable
like,
truth.
no.
That part.
Conversations. Importante. Not to say that you weren't having conversations.
All I know
bitch.
is that I didn't have a conversation with this chick when I met, but I only had sex with her because it was revenge sex, right? I was fucking somebody at her job, right? And I was like the bitch I met through her, and she had like went back to her ex, and I was like, how can I hurt her? Fuck that bitch I met through her. So I did that, but then I was like, actually, yo, her titty's kind of fire, and then I kept fucking her, and I was like, actually, she got more kicking than I thought, so I kept fucking her. And then turned into a thing, and I was like, it's not just, I'm just kind of gonna keep doing this. It's kind of fire. And then she was like, I'm on natural birth control, and I was like, I don't give a fuck what that mean. I'm lung. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I'm young. I didn't care. I didn't pry into it. I was like, oh, show. I heard birth control. So I made a mistake.
For sure.
Then I went to.
Only heard birth control.
So then I went to the clinic and I was like, yeah, they got the poor people problem here. $99 for real? They do? Yeah, we'll pay that.
Planned Parenthood?
Of course.
And
You
they
gotta
sent
do
it
what you
out.
gotta do.
Vacuum.
Oh my god.
So I learned the hard way.
Go, man.
Point is,
Go. Go lay down.
it's an important conversation to have. She was all like, that goes against my values and stuff, my religion and my da. Come to terms, she's all like, I believe it's still a life inside of me. And I'm like, oh, it is? Shit, fuck. Oh, damn. I didn't know you was on that shit. I should have. I mean, how was that guy? I don't fucking talk about that shit. But it's like, I fucked up. I fucked the wrong bitch.
You said birth control, bitch.
Yeah, you told me it was I. So I thought
you said the control of birth.
But clearly,
why would you use those two words?
Estimated what that meant.
She used the wrong words, though. She did. She set you up.
But the shame is on me for being a man.
But 100%, because you did what you did.
Exactly.
You could have nutted on her back, her titties, everywhere.
I believe her. My mistake.
Sorry. Didn't mean to get gruesome. You guys know how I get.
Don't, but 100%. But 100%. But 100%. I could have been like, and she would have been down for it because she was like, that's so high when I did do that. So she knew what? Exactly. I know she would have been like,
so you already fucked it up because you already knew better.
Okay, she will wake me up at 3 a.m. No. She sabotaged me. She wake me up at 3 a.m., start writing me and shit, keegling my dick. I couldn't disable what I wanted to.
But you don't do better.
I tried.
Yeah.
I tried.
Know better.
I was fighting a losing battle.
Do better.
Like the Japanese against the Americans.
It's quite simple, you know?
Hiroshima came and Nagasaki.
He knows better and he's doing better.
Well, he's just
We're gonna get there now.
That's why he knows love 4 times.
He's
one of the fortunate souls. You can learn from his mistakes.
He's not. So, anyways, after the third person that you fell in love with, quick, fast. It's a quick, fast situation. He was young, dumb, and full of cum, so he says.
That's the verb.
Yeah, so that was 3, and then 4 was recently this past year, and
wait, but hold on.
That's a huge period of jump.
Yo, thank you.
You're gonna fucking give us a whole gap of 10 years and just not give us anything in between. Like,
so what do you want in between?
You think the people aren't going through it?
People want it.
Give them whatever you want, man. Like,
you're
talking to people who are either going through it, have been through it,
or don't know how to go through it.
Go through it, exactly. So, like, you're talking to everybody right now that can take it as advice. That's what it is. It's advice. Don't tell it like advice, because nobody wants to be told what to do or how to think.
It'll be cool
or whatever. Tell your experience about it.
Be a big brother,
how to
not
make
a teacher.
their own, you know. Okay, by this experience, I've heard this before in my life, so maybe I do this, maybe I don't do this.
Right.
Type of situation. You just gave us a whole 10 gap. What the fuck happened there?
You went to place, you met people.
You went exactly, like, what did you do in between?
Yeah.
This guy is about to Cosmo our ass right now.
Yeah, we'll see more important details.
So yeah, a lot of online dating. I had a couple girlfriends I met online, and I felt that was just a revolving circle. So,
but what is girlfriends? Because that's different for everybody. People use that term very loosely.
I don't use it loosely. It's a relationship.
Okay, exactly.
Exclusivity.
Yes, within that 10-year gap, there's 2 girlfriends that met online.
So people that you were actually in a relationship with, you had dinner with, you
2.5 years.
Okay.
So,
but you weren't living together though. It was just like
that's a long time.
They had kids. Yeah, they
2.5 years is a long time.
So
to
so you was in there. Okay. And then you learned
about this, but
no, I mean like.
And then I learned that she, she
like
wasn't
this.
for me.
Came out like this. Okay, why?
For me.
What happened there? After 2.5 years, how do you spend that much time with somebody without knowing from the beginning that they weren't for you? Because I feel like I've spent 2 years with people, but I already told them from the beginning, listen, this isn't gonna go anywhere, and you already know it's not gonna go anywhere. But you already know that, like, you know, time passes, and like we're gonna spend this time together, but just know that it's not gonna go anywhere. So you didn't know that from the beginning?
Patience. So
I think
other relationship, the Sagittarius one,
because you would know, right?
I think
Because
so.
you would know.
That's me subjectively though.
He's got for 2 years and that.
I fuck bitches for multiple years. Yeah.
It's not about fucking.
Well, that's a form of relationship. But he's cooking out some better shit. So let's just move past my own failures.
I was giving it time and patience. Like that first one, the one that I had worked with, it was 1 year. So knowing that it's not going to be perfect and it's about growing together, going through experiences together, giving patience, just saying, oh, you don't have this, this ain't going to work. We're not compatible. We got to go through experiences, through the holidays, through being your family going on.
Okay.
Now it sounds like too much science, though.
No, but I mean,
I tried.
There's kind of truth to it, though.
I tried, and
you don't know till you know.
For me, long story short,
You gotta go with the flow, no?
Yeah, but you don't know.
Okay, I'm sorry. Thinking out loud. I do process thoughts and emotions out loud, people. We already know this. Go on.
I just felt like her family. I felt like she had two dependents when she didn't have any children, and I'm the dependents talking about her mother and her little sister. So I felt like, for our relationship, we'd have to go alone and like do things on our own. And I love family trips, family vacations, spending time, all that stuff. Sometimes the two of y'all have to be have your own separate time, private time. You know?
Yeah, of course.
So at that point, I just felt like she was cool, a decent girlfriend, but wouldn't be like a soulmate. And I was looking for like that soulmate. And yeah, that was all they used to do. I mean, that was when I was ready to propose to. And I just felt
soulmate.
You know, if I knew unconditionally, like, hey, this one will hold me back. But we're still good friends to this day too. Don't get me wrong.
Right. No, of course.
But it was just when we knew, not only I knew, it was like we knew that we were probably best just to be friends and move on. So
yeah, it was good, but it wasn't
that's a mature thing to do, people.
Honestly, yeah.
So now, wait, let's go back to soulmate. Like, what does that look like for you? Like, what do you mean by that? What does that look like?
I mean,
I know that's different for everybody, but
yeah.
When you even say that, what do you even mean by that?
Right, like there's a fairy tale. Those things even exist. Like,
no, I mean, I don't know. You tell us. It's your perspective of.
I want to feel like that in love. Like you miss that person, you want that person, and you can do whatever. Whether you're just hanging out in the park or going to eat McDonald's, whatever it is, it's like the energy, the attraction is always there. You know what the person's thinking, you know what the person's doing. Oh, something you're in a relationship. Oh, this person would love those shoes, or this person likes this show, or you remind me of this. And in terms of the outside, like your friends and your family and your space, I think that's important.
So question.
Yeah.
So you think that if you find that person, that you're gonna stay with that person?
You gotta grow. You guys have to have.
No, you didn't answer the question.
You find that person, you're gonna stay with that person?
Do you think that if you find that person, you're gonna stay with that person?
Why would I not?
So then you feel like you've never found that person.
Correct. So
okay.
Yeah. Correct.
Dang. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, folks. You can find your soulmate.
Where are you gonna find him?
You can find your twin flame. No, you just find them. What do you mean? You just said it. It finds you. I've lived it twice, man.
Right.
My first love was my soulmate. My second love was my twin flame. Google it. But it happens and you lose it.
You lose it.
Yeah, because you might not be compatible in this timeline. Right place, right time, right person. Still.
I don't know. My experience from the outside, love is like a flame, right? You nurture it, you try to kindle it, you try to keep it alive, but in the end, it's only as strong as the foundation it's built on.
No, it's two people putting in the work.
You know what? It might be.
That's what
you would know better for sure.
I mean, that's what it is. And in some instances, you're on the same page, same book, same bookshelf, and then all of a sudden you get fucking thrown off the bookshelf. Just like if I went like this to this bookshelf and a book fell. Like, it happens. So
wake up one dead person.
It just happens. And you can have spent as many, because you said the cutest amount of years, 2 years, 2.5 years, no offense. But the amount of, the 2 relationships that I've been in have been long-term relationships, and 7 years and 9 years, that's a lot of years to put your life into things and have a 5-year gap in between and now a 3-year gap. So, it's you could find your soulmate and your twin flame and all of these, whatever it is that you believe in actuality. And it still might not work out because you might not be on the same wavelength. And you're going to try. Exactly.
Maybe it's more for different things in your life.
It's not meant to be.
People. We grow, we evolve, we change.
You have to trust whatever it is that you believe in, that is happening because it's happening, as it's happening, why it's happening, and how it's going to happen. And that's all you can do is just fucking trust the process.
Look at that big smile. Oh yeah, trust that process.
I mean, like, trust the process. Yeah, but like halfway though, because like people, like I feel like put too much trust in the process and don't do enough for themselves. Like you gotta also,
no,
you know what I'm saying? You gotta
the
put the work in,
no,
and then trust the process.
No, the relationship with yourself is most important.
Because you can only find yourself by yourself.
Trust the process. What I mean by that is trust the process is in like I spent those 7 years with 14 to 21 with whoever that was. Trusted the process, didn't work out, got my heart broken. Trusted the process when I was single for 5 years. Trusted that process. Trusted the process again when I let love in again. Trusted that process for 9 years. Trusted the process when I got out of the relationship. Trusting the process now.
Use trauma.
So that's what I mean by trusting the process. But in trusting the process, you have to know yourself 100%. Everything. What do you mean? That did you not just hear the gap? That was from 14 to 37. That's what have I learned? I've learned life. I've learned who I am. I've learned what I love. I learned what my non-negotiables, my boundaries. I've learned everything. I've learned myself.
Boundary, that's good.
Those are good points of discussion too. Non-negotiables are my favorite though.
Say it one more time.
Non-negotiables?
What are your non-negotiables?
Religion of any kind, sort, because I prove something. There's something above themselves that they're willing to give themselves to. You know, the gym, not even because like it has to be a certain amount or a certain like frequency, just because like it proves you want to better yourself in some way or form. And the other one is a mutual hobby. I don't know what it could be, but something. Yeah, but I put a lot of thought into that. I mean, I've been sick for a long time. I was like, yeah, well, a lot of girls want me, but that doesn't mean I want them back. I'm like, yeah, they're hot and all, but like,
So, but like maybe because the words that you're using are very specific. Do you want somebody who's religious or do you want somebody who's spiritual? And believes in something
I mean,
higher than
like,
themselves?
you know what? Maybe the second part is
do you want somebody who goes to the gym or do you want somebody who believes in wellness and
I guess somebody who can give themselves something else.
I'm trying to say more things so that people can think on the other side of the
Okay,
coin.
my bad. Hold on, let me turn the stove. Cook, fam.
Words. You use specific words, and when people use specific words, people only think of specific ways. So if you give the other side of the coin, you're saying religious people, it could be spiritual people because he just wants a person that believes in what he said higher than themselves. You said the gym so that they can take care of themselves, but that could be wellness, whatever, in any way that you take care of yourself.
That part. What she said. That shit.
So there's always a different way to think about it and say
Perspective. But also, I'm autistic.
No, don't even say that.
So, anywho, all I know is that there was this girl one time, and she was all like, "I love you," and I was all like, "What does that mean, though?" And then my brain never really processed it. I'm just like, still like, just like, I don't know what that means. So, you know, that's why you guys who have known it multiple times, I'm like looking at you guys like, what?
Multiple
Is
times?
it
No,
really?
he's known it multiple times. I've known what I've known.
In science,
my boy has
you
a
do
different
things,
perspective on
change
things.
variables,
His life is
process.
different. He's experienced different things.
I'm getting.
I wouldn't say that him and I have experienced the same things.
Of course not, but that's why I can
So
gauge a medium between,
Can't
and
say
then
it.
be like, and then get everybody else's experiences, and continue finding common ground, and then eventually I'll be the love guru.
Okay.
I'll like live in a hut or
If that's
something
what
in
you
the middle of a
think.
mountain. Have people come to me from like very far, and they give me like a yak or something.
Yeah,
Or,
like that
or,
movie.
exactly, and then I'll just, and then you know,
You didn't even have to say one movie because you just had to say that one movie. It could be any movie.
I didn't see that one movie because I was too young at the time when it came out. But however, I know the movie came out.
Whee! Okay, so back at the topic at hand. So now you're still in the game,
Still in the game.
believing in love.
Like hopefully it was prime.
What are you hoping for now? Because you already said you're hoping for your fucking soulmate, but like, good luck with that one.
Good luck with that one.
Because when you described it with how you described it, I was like, wow, that can be so many people. Like your soulmate could be your sister, your brother, your best friend. Like how you described it, it was very like, oh well. I mean, well.
However, maybe he wants that somebody who feels like a family person. You know, to each his own.
Connection.
Okay, yeah, that's true. That's true. That's why to each his own. Everybody has a different journey. There is no right or wrong, but that's why we're trying to figure it out. Like,
No, I'm
the
just
journey
right
that
now
you're on right
focusing
now.
on doing shit that I like to do, and I'll find someone who's doing what I'm doing, whether it be running, whether it be working in an organization, volunteering. We're gonna do a project with kids with swing sets.
Autistic.
Exactly.
Okay.
So just whatever it may be, something that I'm interested in music, live music and events, finding people on
Because you're into
whatever.
like finding them in real life.
Exactly. Period.
However, whatever that connection is,
It's like shit a long time ago. I have more horror stories to tell you about that.
You do?
Damn.
Damn.
Tape for that.
But why? Okay, so then in a synopsis, like if you wrote a book about your online dating experience,
Yes.
and in the back you had to like give the 2 sentences that the person that's going to buy this book is going to make a decision on whether or not they want to buy this book. What would those 2 sentences be? I know that's a hard question. I'm sorry. That's the journalist in me.
It's really good.
It just you got to be your authentic self and put who you are now. And
Okay. You got
for
space.
me, having 6, what is that? 6, the last 6 months of photos or experiences versus the last 6 years is a big difference. And I think a lot of people try to portray who they want to be, not who they are. So the book will show you who you are, not who you want to be, because that is the biggest difference. You see people portray your way, awareness or perception or whatever, but that's not really you. You're like, oh, well, no, you have to flip it and really understand this is not accurate. This isn't me. And sometimes the truth hurts, and some of that feedback you don't want to fucking hear. You never knew, but you have to accept it and kind of move on. And be like, oh, I thought I was,
this is a long back page, my brother.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
So
Let them do it. Let them cook. Let them cook.
But I like what you're saying.
Exactly.
yeah, it just takes some experiences. And for me, it's just I was sick of, oh, this was you 6 years ago. Oh, you say you're easy and outgoing, but you're a bitch at the fucking restaurant.
People thinking they know who you are when
you gotta
shit.
Adapt with who you become.
Yeah, this is not you. Like
This
this
is who
is
you
nice,
were.
like a job, like a
This
job
is who you
description,
were.
right? We have nice hours. We have good benefits. Work from home, and you get to the fucking job.
They're trying to sell you
That's not
shit.
what I saw, man.
Yeah.
This is not what it fucking advertised, bitch. You said I was off at 5. Why am I off at 7?
Yeah.
No, you said you actually.
So man, no. Wait, hold up. Wait a minute.
You said you go to the gym, you can't walk up the stairs. You know what I'm saying? You said
Yeah.
vegan and you were ordering 3 steaks.
What's going on
Like,
here?
that's not-
Somewhere, right?
Okay.
So
You just want authenticity then at the end of the day.
Just be for real about
Somebody's
it.
just actually saying who they are and they are who they are and they're just
But like,
being
don't
that
talk
the
about
whole
it.
time.
Be about it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Just
About
know.
it, be about it.
and again, yeah, like through example, you know, through example.
So she said she's easygoing and she's a fucking bitch.
I thought you were just going.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I had a bad bumble date at a restaurant. Oh, God. That's what I'm saying. First of all,
Oh my god.
this
dude,
chick gave me
that's
some fucking
serious.
jeans, some sneakers. I'm over here dressed up better than her. I'm like, oh no,
No, what?
what is going on? I'm so mad.
So
And then-
good. Oh hell
The
no, dog.
waitress, I'm like, girl, you're my first time date, and I'm paying for the food. Why?
Oh,
That's when I knew that she was not the one.
No home training.
Yeah,
She wasn't easy going.
I'm training.
The conversations we were having wasn't matching with what her interest was like. Like, yeah, I like to hike, I like to travel. Like, she didn't have no back. Like,
You
yeah,
talking like a Nutri-Grain
There
girl,
was no
whatever the fuck.
credentials.
Yeah, you out here acting like a snob. Yeah, no.
Yeah, and then when I noticed she was being rude to the waitress, I'm like, there's no reason. Like, first of all, the
Like, what do you
restaurant
gain
is
from this?
busy. Like, asking me the question, and I can give you what I think, and then we can also talk to the waitress. And it was so bad, I had to call my friends to come save me. Like, yo,
No.
can you come meet me in this place? Let's go to this barbecue and say we got
No.
It sucks. Yeah,
Stop.
I'm so upset.
Yeah.
Another thing I recommend for those daters, you got to see how they are in public with, I would say, strangers,
Other
other
people.
acquaintances.
Yeah.
In a group.
Yeah.
Because when my two, one was a female, one was a male. When they came, the whole dynamic shift. Like she got real quiet, and I would say like also like she shrank. She shrunk, and then she was quiet, and like I'm like I need someone who can.
Yeah, like keep the
Oh, nice to meet you. What?
And she's out here being like,
And she-
dynamic going.
And then she couldn't.
deflated.
Yeah, she couldn't pop out and all right. That's not
That's
someone I
already
can't.
that's
Reflect.
already
Telltale
know.
sign.
Yeah.
Telltale sign. I'm like,
And that's the
oh.
thing, everybody's different. You know who you know what you know. You know? Like you already know that's the thing about comparison.
But I mean, to her defense, they were your friends, so like, how much can you really like feel
But sometimes
comfortable?
you gotta say,
Most
like, I just
people-
met you today. Like, you know, hey, what's up? What you
Competitive.
normal.
But you know, you can be
Banter,
a
just
little
banter,
sympathetic, a
banter,
little.
banter.
And I was just like, oh, this girl
Like
didn't
a-
do her hair and wearing some sneakers and some jeans.
She didn't give a fuck.
Dirty ass
Check.
sneakers.
Realistically, she didn't care.
And I'm like, oh my god. I was like, okay. All right, now I know. No more Bumble for Steve.
No, for real, they say, oh, women's choice. That was a dumb decision.
That sucks too.
I tried Bumble, I tried Hinge, I tried Tinder.
He did
Same
try
shit,
them all.
really, bro.
He did try them
Really.
all.
But they weren't even like nice sneakers. It's like
I
she
think
fucking
they'll-
in her backyard sneakers. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
not judging
I
her
was
sneakers
so,
by
like,
not
I think like the gardening
Yeah, the
sneakers.
white one.
The black Air Force,
She's
not
like,
white ones.
she's like wearing the sneakers that she's wearing to like clean shit.
Yeah.
The house.
Oh man.
Black Air Force.
So I think she took it seriously. So I was like, oh, whatever, it's all good. Didn't take your ass seriously.
But I mean,
Anyway,
did you give her the assignment type shit? Like, you told where she was going and everything. You was like, this is the vibe.
Lunch, like 1 o'clock. You know what I mean? Those whatever.
I mean, brunch is
No more
still
night dating
vibe.
for me.
I mean, still, I don't know
Like,
what
I
I'm getting.
can tell.
I'm just dumb. But
I
you know,
can just tell. He's like, there's chill vibes, and then there's that.
whatever the fuck that was. Yeah, that shit.
That wasn't no chill brunch vibes. That was just this bitch came home.
That was just, I
fucking
get a free
gardening
meal.
and was
Yeah.
like, oh, I forgot. Let me go eat real quick.
Yeah.
Type shit or something.
Which unfortunately is true because you go do
I know that's what people-
and pretend to be interested and really they just want free food or whatever the fuck you can give them.
That's crazy.
So you like doing the podcast on Icebox?
That's never heard.
I would
It's
not.
cold as fucking 67. Damn, bro.
It's cold?
Is it cold?
Yeah, it's all.
Oh, my
I'm wearing
bad.
shorts anyway.
I just be leaving my house on icebox
I have mine on 70.
because it's hot all the time.
I
In my,
want hot.
in my
I got nice
body.
windows up in here.
My body's hot.
And I have a jacket also.
Hot,
so I
hot,
just came
hot.
up prepared.
I'm a woman. I might be going through like things.
Hot.
Yeah. I'm actually sweating. My armpits are actually sweating. If you felt my armpits
Here's
right
a
now,
question.
Let them sweat. Let
That's
them
disgusting. No one wants to hear that shit. I have a real
Let me
question.
get the memo. Whatever. Black.
So like, are you like one people like also like traditional women, like they gotta cook and clean and that kind of thing, that kind of jazz, or are you kind of like 50-50 type
I'm
of shit?
50-50. I like the. I think we could cook and clean together. That's a good.
Like you
relationship.
cook, I clean, you cook. So you don't think that requires a higher level of woman though, therefore slimming your chances? You know what I mean?
Woman.
Oh, they gotta be competent. Yeah, I'm gonna cook right now.
woman.
For example, there are a lot of bum ass, dirty ass, ratchet ass bitches out there. I don't know if you know, but I know.
I'm a cook right now.
I don't know if you know, but I know, and that's okay.
But I know.
It's better you don't know. It's like that. I know. I don't really mind that much. Sometimes they're fun. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're fun. Anyway, my point is, it's not what they do. But I know a lot of people be more like, I'm anxious about their women. You know, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. And I'm like, I can't even do that shit. So I don't give a fuck if they can or not.
That's
You know?
true. That's true. That's true. True.
So that's why I'm like, you just need to know what you want.
Not people like that.
I'm more like, yeah, but also I'm young. Maybe I'll
My
figure it out one
life,
day.
my
But
life.
for right now, I don't give a fuck. In the future, maybe I will. But right now, I don't.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, like, is that something that has? Because I know for other people that I know in relationships,
remember.
their girlfriends may not be cooking or may not be clean. They're just kind of like,
Hey,
that's
and
your
then-
job. You go to work, you come home, you do that shit, and then I'll go bitch at you for not doing that shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I know that exists out there. Not for me though.
So wait, but if they're not working, well, that's the thing. Is like, what's the dynamic here, though? You know,
It'd be crazy.
are both parties working?
People
Are both parties putting in work in like other places other than the household?
people-
If they are, then that's 50-50.
Yeah.
If they're not, if the bitch or the man is staying at home, whoever is staying at
Right.
home is not doing anything and is like, airing their fucking little fanny pack, then yeah, maybe they should be doing stuff at home because the other person isn't at home and they're doing stuff at over there. Now, if they're both doing stuff over there, then when they get home, they can figure it out. Oh, maybe I cooked yesterday. You cooked yesterday. I cleaned. We cleaned this week.
A push and a
Surface
pull is what
cleaning
you're
is
saying.
it's like a thing because you want to keep your house fucking surface cleaning and surface cleaning.
Only
If
say
something
me
bothers you, then it bothers you. And I'm not gonna take it for face value that I cleaned it yesterday because it bothers me. Like, so you gotta know yourself, and also like, yeah, are we both putting in work or are we not? Like, who's doing what?
I think that's some accountability though. You gotta be like, I do this, I don't do this.
No, what are we doing?
what are we doing? You know,
It's not what am I doing and what are you doing? What the fuck are we doing?
I guess you're right. Once you enter that point, maybe it is more.
What are we doing? Yeah.
I wouldn't know though. No love.
And also, if you're
like,
living together, that's a whole different dynamic. A whole different dynamic. What are we doing?
yeah.
How does that process even get started? How do y'all be like?
And that's
like
the
this
thing.
person, stay here.
Some people get it, bro. Some people get it. 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 Some people will start doing laundry out of nowhere because they realize that they're home doing nothing and whatever. Some people will stay home fucking fanning their pack, and then that's when they get divorced. Like there's
wait, I just now realized you meant by fanning your pack. You
hate to love it.
I guess it's why they get divorced.
Fanning your pack. Come on.
And be useful, like toss aside. Is that what relationships are then?
It's meeting each other halfway. It's being a partnership.
You meet me halfway.
It's understanding.
I know.
Oh, this is my
where I'm gonna wait.
Request a massage for me.
Girl, I've been looking down
Exactly.
night and day. Put my heart to the limit, and this is where I say,
Exactly. That's
I'm sorry.
perfect sound. I'm gonna throw it in there.
What?
Throw it in there because that is my jam.
To go with me for a bit.
100%.
But
that is the point. That is the motherfucking point. What are we doing?
Do what it do.
What are we?
Or don't do it.
Am I doing more? Am I doing less? And am I actually being mindful of what the fuck I'm doing?
I will say I've never known loved. I've also never been dumped. So I'm just gonna power to that. You know?
Something
Just
that
kind of like be seeing what I gotta see, and then just like.
So are you on the online dating apps, or how do you meet women?
I tried it recently, actually. The whole thing about it, I was like, let me explore, because I was all like, fuck that shit. And then I was like, oh, this shit is ass. These are the worst kinds of women I would never want to meet. Wow, all compiled in one convenient app for me to reject.
Have you talked about the single mixers that they have?
What now?
no, man, I went there by accident. I don't even know what the fuck that was.
You didn't have a wristband or anything?
But yes, but no.
Yeah, but
That's
yes, but
because
no.
I was supposed to go somewhere else, and my friend told me to go somewhere else, and then there I was, and then they gave me a wristband, and there I was.
So I'm not going back to them things.
You see?
Yeah.
And yet, but we met there.
Yeah.
So
Single mixers.
there you
Try
have
it.
it, folks.
Maybe you'll hate them, maybe you won't, but you gotta try it for yourself.
They are terrible.
But they don't know that. Maybe they'll think it's
They're
good.
terrible.
Don't you see? That's your opinion. They might like it.
Okay.
Try it, and then hate it for yourself,
Try
or
it.
like
Give it a shot.
whatever you want.
Single
Thank
mixer in your city. Do it. I mean, just to say you did it, right?
I mean,
For the story aspect.
maybe
of
other
it.
cities have cool mixtures.
Oh,
have like
100%
professional.
I believe that there's
people.
cooler people in other cities. Not that there's
Well,
cooler
that's
mixers.
also a fact.
I just believe there's cooler people. In
But I
other
mean,
cities.
in retrospect, comparing Miami to a city like what's the capital, Arkansas? Who knows, right?
Little Rock.
See, I mean, comparatively speaking, who's cooler?
Okay, well, you know what? Now you're just being dumb.
I'm always dumb. That's the trick
Now
question.
you're just comparing a fucking
That's my
orange
secret.
to a motherfucking vegetable. Like, no, we don't do that. If we're gonna compare a fucking fruit, we're gonna compare it to another fruit. We're not gonna compare it to a vegetable.
Page. Well, New York people, they're not much better.
I
That's true.
didn't say that.
Texas, they're shitty too.
I'm gonna look like a countryside. Can't be like a cowboy.
Well, I said Arkansas, didn't know that shit.
No, pero tampoco así.
I don't know why it's not pronounced Arkansas. Feels like a scam. That's what I'm saying. Feels like a fucking giant scam. Not fair, really. Just wrote the same one just without the R part, but you know, that's another question. Sorry. This whole single. I read about Arkansas and have you ever getting known by like Rome and stuff and like how the Nero and like all that guys, you know, like act too brutish and it's sad stuff and I want to talk about it more often, but I can't. I don't know what I'm talking about.
What in the?
And then there was the East Rome and the West Rome, and then like you know East Rome failed, but West Rome didn't because Constantinople. I still remember Constantinople. Can't remember.
He does. He knows this geography 101 over here with Leo.
Well, states and capitals.
Yeah. That's cool, dude. Because I suck at
Like,
that
you
shit.
know all the capitals
I fucking sucked at
of
geography.
the country, of the world, of all the countries.
Most. He's like, try me.
I'll go on the
Let's
internet
test
right
my
now.
brain.
I'll
Let's
test that
test my
shit.
brain.
Yeah.
I would actually believe him if he answered it in like within 2.2 seconds.
What's the capital of Antarctica? I'm just kidding.
What?
Antarctica.
I don't think there is one. That's why I asked him.
You gotta get real with it. At least.
Well, yeah. But I don't think he wants to name 200 or something
No,
fucking different capitals. Do you? I will ask. I'm just kidding.
That would be his autistic side.
It was to.
Hey, what you got for me?
Google, give me a list of all countries in the world.
What the hell?
Do the states. Do the states.
That would be impressive.
It's like a Kamehameha blast with autism. All right.
Hold on, I kind of want to do this. Now his
Oh, yeah.
autistic side is taking over.
Yeah, I've been to it.
Oh
already.
my god. We got ourselves into Geography 101.
This is a bad idea. No,
Just do one. Just do one.
We're in too deep.
Just ask one.
We're in too deep.
Ask the capital of anything.
What's the capital of Afghanistan?
Oh, those are like
Jeez.
Easy as fuck.
countries.
Yeah,
I know.
for real.
I know.
Jesus.
What are you doing? You gotta do states and capitals, like countries.
Over here throwing
This
you
is
like
a major country. Afghanistan. What the hell?
So what is it then? Just for giggles.
I would say Hare Krishna.
Since you know it so much, what is it?
I don't know. I know Afghanistan. So
Bastard, you gaslighting the fuck out of me to pretend you know. It's Kabul, idiot.
Kabul.
Alright, fine. I won't go all out with it. I'm gonna say, fuck this shit, I'm out. Cut that shit whenever you want.
oh shit. Like whatever. Thank you, Leo, for being with us. Oh, Leo's pizza is actually good.